But the largest of the setters in the gun dog group is the Gordon setter. They're loved for their looks and their personality, but what really makes them tick is the great outdoors.
We keep Gordon setters here, and we have 4 at the moment. Love them to bits. They're great fun to have around. We have considered other breeds, but our heart is with the Gordon setter. I love Gordon setters because of their vibrancy. They're very loyal, they love exercise. In fact, I would say they prefer exercise before food. They love to be out in the fields, galloping. They do need disciplining, otherwise they can take over the house. That's enough. They need firm handling, but not aggressive handling. When we're looking at the Gordon Setter Standard, we are very much a headed breed with this beautiful, lovely, rich, dark chestnut tan and a very noble look about them. Lovely dark eyes, low set ears, a lovely neck into well-laid shoulders, level top line and a well set on tail. So you should have a nicely balanced dog, deep brisket, plenty of heart room, so that when they're galloping, they really can go all day. Our first Gordon setter came to us in about April of 1979. As quite a youngster, he was a rescue dog. They couldn't cope with him. And it was really through that dog that I got so heavily involved with Gordon setters. I'd never shown dogs before. I'd shown horses in hand and I'd driven them and jumped, but I'd never actually shown dogs. So I went to training classes and basically got the bug.
Good boys.
I've been going to Crufts now since 1980, every year. I've always had a dog qualified. I have 4 dogs entered at Crufts. I never go with any expectations. It's always nice to get in the lineup and get a card. So this year I'm going, as I have other years, in the hope that I might be placed. If I'm not, I bring the best dogs home. My husband and I have been involved in birds of prey for about 19 years now. I had horses for many years, and when we lost our last horse, I was getting more and more involved with the dogs. And my husband was getting more and more left out because I was going off doing the dog shows. He was very interested in birds of prey, so we decided that we should go on a course and find out about them. We keep owls, hawks and falcons, and we do demonstrations. The dogs are trained from puppy stage not to touch the birds, and they're also introduced to the birds, so the birds get used to the dogs. They're quite happy to sit next to the birds. I think I'm very lucky with my life. I love the dogs. I love being outside.
Good boy, Sos.
So at any opportunity, we're all out together. And as long as they're with me, I just love being with them.
And we'll see how Sue gets on with her dogs in a moment. We'll have a report from around the ring. It's incredible the way they behave with those birds of prey.
I can't get over those shots of the dogs right next to them. And interesting dogs that come from the gun dog group that are often bred to hunt birds themselves, living happily alongside these fantastic birds of prey. Just amazing.
What a life they have, though, in the countryside. Beautiful, isn't it? And that's the wonderful thing about this group. There's 3 different champions. There's the show champion, the field trial champion, and then there's the champion, which is both of those 2 together.
And remember that to get
champion, Calibus Ebony-Adonis Ludstar, pet name is Auntie. He's a 9-year-old male Gordon setter. He's won on the continent a lot, a Moroccan, a European, Italian, international champion. He then came to this country where he achieved so far 34 CCs. We're just going to have a lot of fun, and if he wins, it would be great, but if he doesn't, I take the best dog home. I'm absolutely delighted he won his veteran class, which now means he'll go for the challenge after the dog judging's completed, and I'm thrilled to bits.
Remember Sue Mitchell's dog and owl menagerie? Well, let's see how one of her setters fares with the judge.
Well, Sarson's just a few up from us here now, but he's got a tough class, Frank.
Tough class, postgraduate class, 18 dogs in it, so he's got some tough competition.
Yeah.
The thing about the Gordon setters, they're quite a late maturing breed. They're not at their best till they're about 4 years old, and they're still looking good when they're 7 and 8.
Yeah.
They're a big frame dog.
The interesting thing about the Gordon setter is their name. I mean, the other setters take their name from where they come from, but where does the name Gordon setter originate from?
Well, the Duke of Gordon in Scotland was the man who really founded the breed and got it going, so it's a tribute to him.
Got a third in the postgrad class, absolutely delighted because he's only a young dog, he's only just 2 years old, and so I was thrilled a bit, it was a big class. And I've also done well with my veteran today who got 4th in the veteran class.